Good morning, students. Today we will study the fifth lesson of history, the Sangam age. Before we begin the lesson, let us look at the scope of the lesson. We have to study meaning of Sangam age, sources, Tirukural and megaliths in brief. The Sangam age. What is the Sangam age? Sangam age is the classical period in the history of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and other parts of South India, extending from the 3rd century BCE to the 3rd century CE. It is named for the Tamil Sangams or assemblies. The word Sangam was most likely been derived from the Indo-Aryan word Sangha, which means an assembly. This word was usually used for Buddhist and Jain monks. During the Sangam age, the three empires that ruled the South India were that of Pandyas, Cholas, and Cheras. The Sangam age is regarded as the golden age of the Tamils. The literature of this period, which is full of detailed description of the Tamil country of South India, its kings and chiefs, they loved to wage wars, though the South Indian kings, they were always involved in waging war with each other. Still, they were all promoters of literature and other classical literary works. Under their rule, Indian art and culture flourished. The early Sangam literature mentions the kingdoms of the Pandyas. It is said that the kingdom became insignificant before emerging again during the 6th century. The Sangam literature also throw light on Tamil society and economy of that period. One of the most important literary sources of Sangam age is Tirukural. It is a classical composition consisting of 1330 Tamil couplets. It was authored by Thiruvalluvar, a Tamil poet who is said to have lived any time between 2nd and 6th century CE. Tirukural is arranged in 133 adhikarams, which are further divided into three major groups known as Aram, Porul, and Inbam. Aram represents virtue, Porul defines the principles of life for common people as well as the state, whereas Inbam sections deals with aspects of love. It is believed that most of the works relating to the first two Sangams dealt with music and dance. Unfortunately, all the work of these two Sangams are lost except for Tolakipiyam. Each chapter of Tirukural has a specific subject varying from ruling a country to plowing a piece of land. This important Tamil composition has been translated into various other languages. Megalith. A megalith is a large stone that has been used to construct a structure or monument, either alone or together with other stones. Megaliths describes structure made of such large stones utilizing an interlocking system without the use of mortar or cement. They were put together by ancient people. Sometimes the stones look like a stone fort, and other times they are just rocks that have been stood on end. The practice of setting up of megaliths began about 3000 years ago and was prevalent throughout India. Most of the megalith sites of the South India have been found in the hinterland rather than along the coast. Many such burial grounds have been found in different parts of Tamil country held by the Cheras, Pandyas, and the Chola dynasty. In some burial grounds, megaliths are found dug in the earth in a circular form. Some of these stones have been inscriptions engraved on them. These inscriptions help us a lot in forming an idea of different aspects of the social life of the people during the Sangam age. Generally, these burials are found with some pitchers, baskets, utensils, ornaments of stone and gold, tools and weapons of iron and stones, and sometimes skeletons of horses, goats, etc. These things were buried with the dead, shows the belief of people in the next world. I hope all of you must have understood the lesson. The lesson is very short. Prepare it well for the exams.